Okay, folks, happy Columbus Day, or if you prefer, Indigenous Peoples Day, or if you prefer, call it whatever the hell you want. I am going to tell you about the movie Avatar today because I was laughing my ass off quietly in my seat the first time I saw that movie because I realized at one of the pivotal scenes that James Cameron had just delivered just such a Batman smacks Robin in the face moment to Native Americans. I couldn't believe that it was in the movie. Um, Spoilers for the movie Avatar, which, by the way, is supposed to, its sequel is supposed to drop around Christmas of this year, so we might finally actually see Avatar 2, The Way of Water. I have no idea what the movie's supposed to be about. I'll probably go see it. The first one was actually pretty good. I think James Cameron generally makes good movies. They're, even if you only see them once. I think I've only seen Avatar once, maybe twice, tops. And if you do have a chance to see Avatar in 3D, do that. Don't just see it in 2D. It's not quite as impressive. So, Avatar is the story of a soldier who has been recruited by the military, by a corporation, to help smooth out relations between the natives on this particular world where there is this mineral, which is unimaginatively named unobtainium, that is necessary for who knows doing what on Earth. I mean, it's a great mineral. It's the cure for cancer. I don't know what the hell it is. But the natives, of course, don't want to give up the rights to their land because, it's their land. And moreover, on this planet, all of the life is kind of interconnected. It's almost like there's a neural net that permeates the planet. And if you look at the species, you actually have species that can interface with each other through these like USB cords that are out of their heads. If you look at the long hair of the race that's on there that basically represents the natives of this planet called the Na'vi, they have long hair with braids, and they can braid their hair with the special braids of other animals and link their minds to the animals. And they can also do it to trees too, so that they can commune with the nature and commune with wildlife, etc., etc. So, spoilers for the movie. Again, it's a good movie. Go ahead and watch it if you haven't, and then come back to watch the rest of this. But I'm going to give you the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here come the spoilers. Toward the end of the movie, the Na'vi, of course, are fighting the military. There's this grand battle in which it looks like the Na'vi are going to fail. It looks like they're going to be overrun by the military. There's nothing that the Na'vi can do. There's just too much technological advantage on the part of the Earth military. And then out of the woods, out of the forests, out of the skies come all of these animals. And all of these animals have been called upon by the planet through the Na'vi's communion with the world tree and the planets and all this kind of stuff. All of these animals come to fight on the side of the Na'vi and to drive back the Earth military. And with the combined might of the Na'vi and the assistance of nature, it makes me laugh even now. With the assistance of nature, the Na'vi are able to fight back the Earth military and win dominion over their planet. They can drive the military off their planet. And I was just watching this in the theater, and I thought, oh my God, what did James Cameron just send as a message to the Native Americans? Because this is a kind of Native American type story. You've got the Europeans with their higher tech coming in and basically wiping out the Native Americans. But the whole idea that nature fought on the side of the Na'vi, in history, in our history, nature actually fought on the side of the Europeans. Because nature gave the white people resistance to germs and developed smallpox resistance, and also had those germs carry along with them on their trip over into the New World, where the smallpox germs actually wiped out 90% of the Native American population in the Americas without the Europeans having to do anything. They didn't have to try and malevolently genocide anybody. Just landing on American soil was enough to doom 90% of the Native American population. And I'm just like, oh my God, Jim Cameron, you just put out a movie that says that the reason the Native Americans lost against the colonials is that the planet didn't fight for them. It fought on the side of the white people. Oh my God! I, poor Native Americans. If only the earth had fought for you. Oh, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. And it's just so there, plain as day. So, yeah, that was the awkward Avatar moment during that film. Still a good film, but at the same time, good God, I can't imagine what it must have been like to look at that and thinking, oh, if only the Native Americans had had the smallpox instead of the Europeans, and maybe we could have fought it back in the other direction and stuff. And oh man, I'm just like, oh God. Whoo, yeah. So yeah, that was Jim Cameron's unintentional poke in the eye to the Native Americans in his movie Avatar. I can't. To this day, it just rocks my world to think of that message implicit in the film. Poor guys, the Earth just didn't fight for you; it fought for the other team. So, enjoy your Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day or whatever it is you want to call it. Maybe it's Happy Smallpox Immunity Day. You just, oh goodness, maybe that should be a Columbus Day tradition from now on, is to basically watch Avatar and lament. I'm Mike Bertica. Oh God, try not to enjoy this video too much. And do subscribe, and I will talk to you later.